Today's the feast of two apostles who always seem to go together. Simon, known as the Zealot, and Jude, who's known as the patron of impossible cases. Hi, this is Father James Kubicki, and I'd like to share with you Pope Benedict's idea about why these two apostles are celebrated on the same day. In one of his general audiences, the Holy Father talked about how Simon and another apostle, Matthew, were unlikely candidates for working together. Here's what he said. Simon was marked by passionate attachment to his Jewish identity, hence for God, his people, and divine law. If this was the case, Simon was worlds apart from Matthew, who, on the contrary, had an activity behind him as a tax collector that was frowned upon as entirely impure. This shows that Jesus called his disciples and collaborators without exception from the most varied social and religious backgrounds. It was people who interested him, not social classes or labels. And the best thing is that in the group of his followers, despite their differences, they all lived side by side, overcoming imaginable difficulties. In other words, we can imagine how impossible it must have been for those apostles to work together. Perhaps this is why Jude, the saint of the impossible, is celebrated with Simon. What's impossible for human beings, though, is possible for God. And so Pope Benedict went on to say, "Indeed, what bound them together was Jesus himself, in whom they all found themselves united with one another." This is clearly a lesson for us, who are often inclined to accentuate differences and even contrasts, forgetting that in Jesus Christ we are given the strength to get the better of our continual conflicts.
For more information, visit our website at www.apostleshipofprayer.org.